Good for them. Great story.
Wow, they're going to have so many months of recovery that they're going to be looking at with all of these waters that are coming on in, the flooding conditions there. The tropics are still busy. We just have to have a playing card just to keep track of everybody because things keep shifting around from day to day.
Yeah.
So once again, we're taking a look at the broad picture here, and you can see it is quiet still in the Gulf of Mexico and also across the Caribbean. But out in the Atlantic, now we've got 3 systems that we're watching. And our newest player is Leslie. She is a subtropical storm, and she is now with winds of 40 miles per hour. And Kirk is also in play. So we are watching Kirk as it continues to move across the Atlantic as well. And so these are the systems that we're looking at. So first of all, we're going to start with our subtropical Leslie, and Leslie is situated up here over the northern Atlantic, and this system is moving very slowly towards the west. We have Kirk, and Kirk is moving at quite a clip across the Atlantic and is going to continue to move in this direction and pretty much stay the course. And then we have another system that is just off the Bermuda area, and it has a 30% chance of development. Yesterday it was a 40% chance, so that's good news. That means that this system is starting to undergo some of that shear we were talking about yesterday. But as far as Leslie is concerned, moving towards the west very slowly at around 3 miles per hour, and by tomorrow she's expected to strengthen just a little bit to 50-mile-per-hour winds. But what we're also expecting is that there is another low-pressure system nearby that may just swallow her up, and she won't be a problem for us over the next couple of days, or for anybody over the next couple of days. In the meantime, as I mentioned, Kirk just continues to make his move, and he's moving across the Atlantic very quickly towards the west at 23 miles per hour. Winds now at 40 miles per hour, just as they were yesterday at this time, and 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We're going to see the system pretty much staying the course as well, but getting up to 60-mile-per-hour winds on Tuesday, and then it's going to start to run into some shear as it moves into the Lesser Antilles and the eastern Caribbean. And then we're going to be seeing winds down to about 40 miles per hour. And the thought here is that it may eventually run into Nicaragua, where it will probably fall apart. So that's something that we just have to continue to watch. And here's the system that has a 30% chance of developing. The good news with this system now is it too is starting to run into some shear. And so we're seeing it maybe glancing off the coast. But yesterday it was coming inland a little bit more around the Raleigh area, and now it looks as though it's going to skim the coastline. So these are all the players that are going on in the Atlantic, and in the meantime right here at home we're getting our typical afternoon thunderstorms. They began to form at around 4 o'clock this afternoon and continue to move towards the west, and we're seeing this elongated area that stretches all the way from the Tampa Bay region down to Rotunda, where we're getting these showers and thunderstorms, and they are packed in there as they continue to move out towards the Gulf of Mexico. They're going to be around for a little while, so keep that in your plans for the next couple of hours. And as you can see, temperatures are coolest where it has been raining. Still not so cold in Venice, 90 degrees there, but Boca reporting 85 degrees at this hour. And as we head on down the coastline, we are seeing the warmer temperatures down here where we're not seeing so much rain. Today we got up to a high of 92 degrees with an overnight low of 75, and we're going to keep those temperatures on the hot side for the rest of this week, but our rain chances are going to go down as we start to see some drier air coming in for this first full week of fall.